Have you ever walked past an old, forgotten mansion and felt a shiver run down your spine? What if I told you that behind those crumbling walls and dusty windows lie stories so strange, so perplexing, that they remain unsolved to this day? These aren't just ghost stories, they're real-life mysteries wrapped in the silence of decaying grandeur. Join me as we unlock the doors to some of the world's most enigmatic estates and explore the unexplained tales that linger within. Welcome back, history sleuths and mystery lovers. Today, we're stepping into a world where luxury and legacy collide with the unknown. Old mansions are more than just architecture. They are time capsules, holding onto the secrets of the families who lived, loved, and sometimes mysteriously vanished within them. From secret passages leading to nowhere to fortunes that disappeared overnight. These homes are the settings for puzzles that have stumped investigators and historians for generations. So, grab a metaphorical flashlight, because our first stop takes us to a place where a family's dream home became the backdrop for a baffling disappearance. Let's journey back to 19th century France, to the Grand Chateau de la Roche. This magnificent estate was home to the Dubois family, a wealthy lineage known for their extravagant parties and, as it turns out, their secrets. In the winter of 1893, the entire family, father, mother, and their two young children vanished without a trace. The morning after a lavish ball, servants woke to find the house eerily silent. The beds hadn't been slept in. A half-finished game of chess sat in the parlor, pieces frozen in mid-move. There were no signs of a struggle, no forced entry, and no ransom note. It was as if they had simply evaporated into thin air. Investigators were baffled. Every room in the sprawling mansion was searched, from the wine cellar to the highest turret. The family's fortune was untouched in the local bank, and their personal belongings, including clothes and jewelry, were all in place. Theories ran wild. Were they kidnapped by rivals? Did they flee the country under a secret identity? Some locals whispered darker tales, suggesting the family had stumbled upon a hidden, cursed chamber within the chateau itself. Police questioned every guest from the ball, every servant, every local merchant, but no one had seen anything unusual. The Dubois family's disappearance became a national sensation, yet despite decades of searching and speculation, not a single clue has ever surfaced to explain what happened that cold winter night. The Chateau de la Roche stands today, a silent monument to a family that simply ceased to exist. Now, let's cross the Atlantic to the misty shores of New England and the eerie tale of the Winchester Mystery House. You might think you know the story, but the real mystery isn't just about Sarah Winchester and her continuous construction to appease spirits. The truly unexplained part lies in what was found after her death in 1922. For 38 years, Sarah, heiress to the Winchester rifle fortune, funded a non-stop 24/7 construction project on her mansion. The result was a bizarre labyrinth of over 160 rooms, with staircases leading to ceilings, doors opening onto solid walls, and windows built in the floors. The common legend says a medium told her this would confuse the ghosts of those killed by Winchester rifles. But here's where it gets stranger. Upon her death, workers finally opened a safe she had obsessively guarded. They expected to find jewels, or perhaps a file explaining her motives. Instead, they found only two things: locks of hair from her deceased husband and child, and a collection of cryptic, handwritten notes. These notes weren't journals or letters. They were complex, coded messages filled with strange symbols and what appeared to be astrological charts and architectural formulas. To this day, no one has been able to fully decipher them. Were they instructions for the spirits, a complex mathematical puzzle, or the ramblings of a troubled mind? The Winchester Mystery House is a tourist attraction, but the secret of Sarah's coded notes remains locked away, a puzzle hidden within a much larger architectural one. The house itself is a mystery you can walk through, but the true enigma remains on paper, unsolved. Our next story takes us to the windswept moors of England and the haunting case of the Blackwood Manor. In the early 20th century, the manor was owned by Lord Ashworth, a recluse and an avid collector of rare artifacts. In 1928, he acquired what was said to be an ancient Egyptian relic, a small obsidian mirror. He claimed it had the power to show glimpses of other worlds. His friends and family dismissed it as eccentricity, but soon after the mirror arrived, strange things began to happen to Blackwood Manor. Servants reported hearing disembodied whispers echoing through the halls, even when the Lord was away. Guests complained of unsettling reflections in the manor's many mirrors, seeing fleeting figures standing behind them that weren't there. Lord Ashworth himself became increasingly isolated, spending days locked in his study with the obsidian artifact. The mystery culminates one stormy night when a panicked maid ran to the local village, claiming the Lord had vanished. When police arrived, they found the study in disarray. Books were thrown from shelves, and furniture was overturned. On the floor, in front of the shattered obsidian mirror, lay Lord Ashworth's empty dressing gown and slippers, placed as if he had simply dissolved out of them. He was never seen again. The official report concluded he had fled, but the locals knew better. They believed the mirror didn't just show other worlds. It opened a door to one, a door from which Lord Ashworth never returned. The ruins of Blackwood Manor still stand, a chilling reminder of the collector who disappeared into his own collection. Now, imagine a mystery that unfolds not with a disappearance, but with an inexplicable appearance. In the sun-drenched hills of Italy lies the Villa de Voci, or House of Voices. For centuries, the estate was owned by a noble family. In the 1960s, the last heir sold the property, and the new owners decided to undertake a major renovation. As they began knocking down a thick interior wall in what was once the master bedroom, they made a startling discovery. Sealed inside the wall was a small, child-sized room. It had no doors and no windows. In the center of the room sat a single, small wooden chair, and on the chair, there was a perfectly preserved, antique porcelain doll, dressed in Victorian-era clothing. This was creepy enough, but the real mystery was how it got there. The wall was original to the 17th century construction of the villa. There was no record of any renovations in that part of the house, and experts confirmed the mortar and stone were centuries old. There was absolutely no seam, no hidden door, no way the room could have been accessed after the wall was built. So how did a 19th century doll get inside a sealed 17th century? Who put it there? And why? The family who owned the villa for generations had no record of a lost child, nor any legend that could explain the hidden chamber. It's a physical impossibility, a logical paradox made of stone and mortar. The Villa de Vocia's secret room is a mystery that defies the very laws of time and space, leaving us to wonder what other impossible secrets are sealed within the walls of old homes. Think about it. These mansions were built by the most powerful people of their time, filled with wealth, intrigue, and drama. Is it any surprise that their walls still hold onto the echoes of those intense emotions and unsolved events? Each creak of a floorboard, each shadow in a hallway could be a remnant of a story waiting to be told. It makes you wonder if the walls of your own home could talk. What secrets would they reveal from the people who lived there before you? It's a fascinating and slightly chilling thought. These stories remind us that history isn't just about dates and facts. It's about the very human, and sometimes very strange, lives that were lived. The mysteries of these old mansions are still out there, waiting for that one clever mind, perhaps even one of you watching, to finally piece the clues together and solve the unsolvable. If these tales of historical enigmas and unsolved mysteries have captured your imagination, you're in the right place. We love diving into the past to uncover the stories that have been lost to time. Hit the like button if you enjoyed our journey, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our next exploration into the unknown. We have so many more secrets to uncover together. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay curious.